So now we are talking about all the citizens of Israel have a medical insurance provided by the government.
Okay.
So when they go to a government hospital like Ziv, they come with their equivalent to Medicare or Medicaid from us, and they pay with their insurance card. Now, when Syrians come, these are people that in fact come uninvited. It's a humanitarian rescue operation, if you want to. They have no means of paying.
And they have no medical card.
No medical card. They have absolutely nothing. So it is the state.
And when you say Syrian, you mean Muslim Syrians, Christian Syrians, or any?
And again, this is a very interesting question because technically the state of Israel and Syria are at war.
Okay.
In any event, they have no relations whatsoever. So these people show up at the border in dire conditions. Most of them are at the point of their life extinguishing. And Israel takes care of them without asking, not even their names. They are registered in the hospital as N and N. Of course, they don't come with a medical history. They don't come with a folder saying what's affecting them or what's their story. So Israel doesn't ask questions. They don't ask about their religion. They don't ask about their political affiliation. They just give humanitarian aid.
So presently, Syrians who go at this hospital, they benefit whether they're citizens of Israel or not. That's what we're saying for the layman throughout the world who is listening to this show and viewing this program.
Well, you know, I can tell you tens of stories about that will touch your heart and it will break your heart at the same time. But let me explain to you this in general terms. Most of these people that come to the border are come because trauma. This is war. So one of the limbs has been either destroyed or seriously compromised. The international protocol says that the mission of doctors is to save lives. So if a limb is compromised, in all hospitals of the world, they will amputate the limb in order to save the life of the patient. An amputation, as far as I understand today, is a pretty simple operation. It takes a short time, and 2-3 days later, the patient goes back home without a leg, without an arm. The incredible thing about Israel is that Israelis do not amputate. Israelis will do everything they can to save a limb for their population, and they apply exactly the same principle for the Syrians. They do not discriminate whether it is a paying or a non-paying client, so to speak. These operations to save a limb may take 17 operations in order to save a limb. And on top of that, many months of hospitalization, which, regarding to your question before, means occupying a bed. The cost of these operations are extremely expensive because of the complexities and the number of different departments that have to work on it. And this, so far, is paid by the State of Israel and by volunteers, by people all over the world that wants to contribute to this.
And I think that is very interesting for the world to know, because a lot of people would totally be astonished that here the Israeli government is you know, it's a government hospital, and with the present state of affair in the world, and Syria and Israel, and all these governmental situations that go on there right now, I mean, let's be real, there are a lot of question marks. And to know that the hospital does not really get into the political aspect of things right now, they just take care of the patient, the sick, as the case may be.
You know, I find this many times when I